I've done several videos talking about the funding freeze with USAID and how judges have said the money needs to go back and what the damage has been done by Musk and Trump with their trying to freeze foreign aid. Now, USAID is the humanitarian arm of the government. Whenever we give out any kind of aid to other countries, that's who facilitates that, usually in the form of humanitarian aid, which is typically food, and that food is bought from American farmers. Well, now the Washington Post is reporting that they have access to an internal memo from the USAID employees that they were given, that they are now being told they are not to discuss any of the disruptions with the press. That any talk of any of the disruptions or that people are suffering, any of that could be a dismissible offense. Basically, they could get fired for talking about it. The Trump administration wants to keep a lid on all of this. They don't want people knowing about all of the problems they are doing. We've already seen some of the effects of what they're doing and basically what they plan to do with this memo. For example, there was $500 million worth of food that was sitting basically not moving anywhere, rotting in container ships and in transport containers, things like that, that was stuck in the process of being transported where it needed to go. And the inspector general, the independent inspector general, whose entire job is to report things like this, reports that $500 million worth of food is basically rotting because it's all hung up even after being told to restore funding, etc. And within 24 hours, Donald Trump had him fired. So we're already seeing them putting the memo into place because Trump and Musk, and Republicans in general look foolish over this aid about how they're mismanaging everything, how everything's being a complete and total joke. We don't know what's all going on, but what we're hearing is all bad. So they released this memo to the employees, basically saying, don't talk to the press, toe the company line. And the line is, everything is going fine. There is no disruptions. Everybody is getting what they need when they need it. Now, that's, of course, ridiculous. People are going to talk, especially when it involves the government and people suffering. And we're already hearing that. People are saying, yeah, I'm going to leak to the press. That's how we got access to this memo. And that's what we need to hear from. We need to hear these people saying how bad things really are, that they're not afraid of Trump and or getting fired. And we're going to keep hearing about how bad these things are because they're just that bad at what they're doing.